So I remember on my first visit to Malawi in, I think it must be 2001, I forgot to take a towel with me. Not just a spare towel, I forgot to take a towel, any towel with me. So naive. I also remember once, as a group, we were stranded at Lilongwe Airport and couldn't get a flight to carry on our journey. And yet, God put us immediately in touch with the perfect person who was just happened to be at the right place at the right time to allow us to move past that problem and point us to the next important step in our journey. And everything worked out. We got to our destination safely, although it took a bit longer than it would have done. I also remember visiting many small rural churches in Malawi and being really encouraged by the Christian communities that we found there. And it often meant travelling out into the countryside, which took a while, but it was always a wonderful experience to get there and share time with these people and see beautiful things like the guy who played incredible music from a guitar made by scraps of wood and rubbish, and yet he played amazing music to us. And then there was also the lovely church built in the middle of a tea plantation in Malawi. I also remember being together with everyone in the church in Limbe and suddenly realizing as I'm sitting there that I'm surrounded by faces that I recognize. And it turns out that I was sitting amidst the group of children who had been orphaned by AIDS that we were supporting through school and had been for years. And it was just suddenly there was that realization that I knew who these kids were. And that was a wonderful moment. Also seeing how the church has developed a strategy around fresh water. With the government's support, they developed an approach to take fresh water to communities, and they actually used that not only to help people practically, but to share the Christian gospel with them. I also remember the first visit we made to the first Kingfisher Church in Mozambique. It was a real challenge getting across the Malawi-Mozambique border, but when we got there, to see these amazing people in this makeshift canopy meeting as a church, and then a year later going back to the same place and returning to find this beautiful building there that we'd helped them build. We'd given the money to help them build it, and we were worshipping and celebrating together with them their building. And of course, I remember my first trip in one of those scary little skinny white vans that are full of people and zoom around the roads at breakneck speed and act as buses, basically. Not the safest bus in the world.